Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Davison. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down here for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Stewart. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats for this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They go to the air to reach the end zone. See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. A run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Looks like we have an Oregon man down after the play. Senior offensive lineman. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. To throw, it's Moore. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this, a championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
To the air, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You've got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it.
On the run, it's Davison. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. The screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Crosses the 25. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to pass. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen,
and it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moore. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game. We're at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well, and they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. We'll
This is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Davison. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go for it taking a profit. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what is the quarterback?
Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Off target and incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Second down. Looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field, and again, if you can do that
makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Ducks. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
What a spectacular catch. Look at the body control as he leaves his feet. That's a pretty good throw, too. He's given himself some leverage away from the defense, trusting his wide receiver, but an even better catch. What a play.
And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now, they're packed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Breaks away to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of three. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one ends up a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the... Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Dropping back, it's Moore. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now it's 2nd down here. The defense showing blitz here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy...
Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed on that play. Another huge moment for this quarterback. He's got his team close to a conference championship now and making a strong closing argument, Joel, for the Heisman.
Yeah, Chris, I think this may have done it. We knew that this matchup was going to be an elite matchup. Obviously, winning these types of games is going to help your case, but the way that he's played, and now the exclamation point late here to seal the deal, this might have done it.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
60, Ohio State, 19.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It's a draw play. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To throw, it's Sayin. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's 4th down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, Chris, this cracks the door just open a bit for this group to come back in this game. It did not look like they had much of an avenue for a comeback, but a pick 6 is the way to get back in this thing.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Back to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable 3rd down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
On the move now. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on 1st down. Defense is able to do it here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket.
Got an opening here. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Here comes the rush. And it's picked off in the end zone. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today?
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. He
goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Man, It's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. And the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this quarterback has got to have better feel in the pocket. You can see that pocket is starting to collapse. He needs to escape, get himself out on the outside, and give his offense a chance. This guy has got to do a better job in the pocket.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He escapes the pocket. End zone ahead. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on 1st down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on 2nd and 3rd down. Great call from that coordinator.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Now they're going for it again. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Ollie, you better be around.